Alternative hypotheses suggest that this phenomenon could be the result of astral projection, alien visitation, or the manifestations of negative energy. Or perhaps they were once people, warped and changed from their experiences of life and lingering on as watchers from beyond the veil. Archive file Zeta 101 Shadow People. Shadow People is the name given to a mysterious group of entities akin to ghosts, which appear sporadically throughout all corners of the globe. These entities are usually hominid-like in appearance and can be encountered in many different environments, whether this be indoors or outdoors. Sightings of shadow people occur during day or night, with the vast majority occurring at night. Evidence hints at a vague correlation between these entities' appearance and negative people or places. Historical overview. References to these entities would appear to have existed ever since the human race was able to record its experiences with art or writing. However, further evidence is needed to support this claim. Whereas it can be argued that some cave paintings depict these entities, it is possible that this is a misinterpretation. One thing is certain though. Entities akin to shadow people appear in the folklore of numerous cultures around the globe, including the infamous jinn from Arabia and the Native American Nalusa Cheeto. These entities may also be linked to occult practices. Regardless of when the accounts of shadow people began, their existence is rooted in fear, and they are known to bring terror or even paralysis to those who witness them. However, to this date, there is much speculation as to the shadow people's overall intent. Indeed, these entities are enigmatic in nature, often varying in form and behaviour. Physical characteristics. Shadow people are predominantly humanoid in appearance and visually resemble shadowy figures, ranging in size from 3 to 9 feet tall. Interestingly, the majority of witnesses state that these beings can be seen clearly in dark rooms, indicating that they are, in fact, somehow darker than shadows. Some have identifiable facial features such as glowing eyes in various shades, although white and red are the most common. However, they appear to possess no other physical attributes. In some cases, these entities can appear in other distinct forms, such as those of animals, mist-like shadows, figures wearing cloaks, or the infamous Hat Man. Similarly, an account from a popular ghost hunting show describes an entity of about 7 feet tall with bent back legs and glowing white eyes. In another notable example, a mass of blackness with tendrils was spotted. Within 1 to 3 years of witnessing the anomaly, some of the witnesses were said to have passed away. These deaths, although potentially coincidental, could allude to the existence of a more dangerous type of shadow person. Intelligence and behaviour. These entities are most likely to be spotted in the viewer's peripheral vision as either a partial or fully manifested figure. For example, this may occur when the viewer passes an open door or glances down the far end of a corridor. Witnesses describe these entities as manifesting first as a mass of shadows, before progressing to an anthropomorphic form. Aside from an unnerving appearance, the movement of these entities is often similar to what one would expect from a human. However, their movements can be erratic and jerky, while others move fluidly and can levitate or glide, though this is normally only observed when the entities are partially obscured. Shadow people have sometimes been witnessed interacting with the surrounding environment, producing sounds and emanating a menacing presence. In instances where shadow figures manifest with eyes, their eye colour is thought to dictate their behaviour. In most instances, however, their behaviour suggests that they are seeking to grab the viewer's attention, and they appear to feed on the victim's fear. Abnormal characteristics. It's possible that these entities are linked to the practice of astral vampirism. Through this method, a formless shape can be taken using the astral body to invoke fear in the victim, allowing the user to feed on the victim's energy. In addition, some accounts suggest that shadow figures are actually individuals astral travelling, perhaps unintentionally. It has also been proposed that shadow visitations are in fact the result of a psychic attack, often referred to in folklore as the evil eye. The alleged phenomena involves using mind power to send the victim negative energy, causing harm or misfortune. Further speculation of the cause of shadow people includes time travel and even aliens, most unusual suggestions which have yet to gain any notable evidence. Indeed, it is my belief that any life capable of time travel or interstellar exploration would likely be advanced enough to completely avoid detection by humans. A more likely scenario is that they are manifested forms of negative energy or the remnants of particularly negative people who have now passed. However, we should also note that shadow people have been witnessed with alarming frequency by users of certain illegal substances. A similar link can be observed in some cases of depression and other mental illnesses, in which figures are sometimes seen in the corner of the eye. Conclusion. The existence of shadow people is still a matter of speculation among many. Our current sources suggest that shadow people are diverse in nature and appearance. They display rudimentary levels of intelligence and exhibit varying levels of malevolence, which may mirror that of the individuals in their presence, or vice versa. More grounded theories suggest that these figures may result from psychological hallucinations brought on by illnesses, night terrors, sleep paralysis, or by the consumption of illicit substances. They can also be attributed to pareidolia, a psychological trait that causes us to see recognizable images, such as faces, when viewing random patterns. Alternative hypotheses suggest that this phenomenon could result from astral projection, alien visitation, or the manifestations of negative energy. Or perhaps they were once people, warped and changed from their experience of life and lingering on as watchers from beyond the veil. More data and accounts are needed to assist in the research of this phenomenon. I encourage the readers of this report to share their own personal experiences of shadow people.
What the?